Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brother T. I'm a Freemason and cigar enthusiast with VCR, and we got the tapes rolling on another cigar review video for you folks. I know everybody's asking, what are we smoking today? Fabulous question. We're smoking the Cedrus by Southern Draw. Initial impressions? It's a densely packed milk chocolate bellicoso. It has a soft box press. The tooth is by and large absent, and by that I mean the cigar wrapper is smooth. There's a slight oil sheen, and it has tight, invisible seams with some visible veining. Pre-light aroma, cocoa, almost a damp hay, dried fruit, and a slight floral quality. Let's cut and light. Initial impressions: wood, black pepper, cream, slight earth, a subtle floral quality. Starts off bold, pretty pepper forward. Draw is thick, it's dense, not quite oily, certainly creamy. Let's see how it develops. Alright folks, getting to about a 1 inch in. As you can see, the burn has gotten a little wavy. We're hoping that it will self-correct. Time will tell. It's not that uncommon with a box press to get a little bit of a run or a drift. So we'll see. High quality box press cigars, of course, you may not run into that, but a lot of it has to do with aging, humidification. There's a lot of dynamic variables that go into kind of really a cigar burn outside of construction itself, such as even up to and including how you store them. But so far, what do we have in terms of notes? The pepper's still there, but it's moved really to the background. It was pretty forward at initial light. We still have a woodiness quality there, but it dovetails between what is kind of a general wood for me and a sawdust. A little bit more woodsy and slightly more dry. There is a cream element, a mineral element, a cocoa. There is a little bit of a back of throat scratchiness that's starting to develop. Not quite a heat, I would say, and I haven't really caught any notes or elements of a red pepper chili flake, but I am on the lookout for them. Usually when you get a heat component, for me, it's kind of an association memory complex item where I sense heat, then my mind starts to look for kind of red pepper chili flake. Still haven't come across it. We'll see if we find it. Hide and seek with cigars. What more fun could you have on such a beautiful day? Taking this opportunity to talk through the blend. It uses an Indonesian Sumatra wrapper, Nicaraguan binders, and then it also uses Nicaraguan and Dominican Republic fillers. Fantastic blend so far. Alright, everybody. Getting to the point where we can undress this guy. At the very least, we're going to take the pants off. There are two bands here. We're taking off the footmost band. There is a little bit of distance to travel between that and the next band, so we'll probably do another flavor update when we take the shirt off. But in terms of what we're getting right now for flavors, it's gotten really interesting. It is a dynamic smoke. It's pretty complex. In terms of Southern Draw offerings, it's pretty nuanced. A lot of Southern Draw offerings, up to and including the Oblivion, they're kind of in your face, very easily discernible notes. This is very well blended. Not saying that the others aren't, but it's blended in such a way that everything is smooth. Flavor transitions happen and there's not a lot of clear demarcations. The notes that we're getting right now, though, wood, earth. But some of the more interesting qualities that we are encountering, there's a vegetal note. Can't place it quite yet. We'll see what it turns into or how it develops. There's also a potato chip. And it's not a fleeting potato chip either. It's been there for a few draws now, and it is quite fantastic because there's also a cocoa element present. And so my mind goes to chocolate-covered potato chips, albeit not as forward in terms of body. Still a slight black pepper there that comes in towards the finish. But the back of throat scratch or other considerations, they're by and large gone. We'll see if they come back as we move into the last third, but as of right now, they're not present or noticeable anyway. All right, everybody. Time to undress this guy. Remove the shirt. There we go. And we'll talk about this band a little bit. Has adequate paper stock, pretty simplistic color palette. It's almost a pine green and then a creamed version of that same color used for the lettering. There's light embossed elements throughout and some good gold accenting. Flavors that we're getting right now: wood, earth, still a slight pepper hanging on. Potato chip is still there, but it's getting smudged into the background pretty heavily now. Still a little pepper on the jaw. Slight cocoa. Walking through the cigar wrap-up. Construction, it was great. It was a soft box press bellicoso. Really enjoyed the vitola, something that they term the Hogan. Ash held on for about 1 inch, if not greater increments, still holding on in this capacity right now. Burn, yes, it did need a couple touch-ups. We had our faith in it. Did it pull it off? No. Would I say that that's uncommon with a box press? Not at all. There are some folks that produce box press cigars that are very consistent in burn. Off the top of my head, the Tatuaje TAA releases are typically box press releases, and I don't experience a lot of burn issues with them, but hard to say if it's storage or what the case may be. Draw. It's thick, dense, creamy, mouth neutral. It doesn't coat the mouth at all. Honestly, when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, there's not an element there. It just passes right past you. Strength and body, I think that's a fair question. Body, medium to medium plus. Strength, I'd put at a medium plus for me. This is Brother T. I'm a Freemason cigar enthusiast with VCR, and today we smoked the Southern Draw Cedrus in Hogan. And as always, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Until next time.